So you want to know how to start a website in the cheapest and easiest way possible. Well, I'm going to show you exactly that. Today, you're going to see that starting a website is neither difficult nor expensive, and there's really only two things that you need. One, a domain name, and two, a web hosting account. A domain name is the address that people will use to find your website, such as google.com. And a web hosting account is a place where your website is stored. So let me start off by telling you how to purchase your domain name. There are heaps of websites out there from which you can purchase your domain name, but the one that I found that is the most reliable and the most cheap is called Namecheap.com. So let's go to this website, and in this search bar here, you can write what domain name you are thinking of and which one you'd like to buy. So I'm just going to put in a random name that I think would fit the website that I want, and what you'll find is that a list of available domain names will pop up. Some are more expensive than others, but choose whichever one you like. Often people like to go with the .com domains, but if you find that another one's cheaper, then you can go for that one. So let's go with tankatemple.club. And just press this little cart over here until you can see that it's in your cart. Once you've chosen your domain name, you can go ahead and press View Cart, and that'll show you that you have a 1-year registration for the domain. You will get 1 year worth of free WhoIsGuard, which is basically it protects your personal information so that it's not available to anyone and everyone to see. Now that you have those two things, you can go ahead online and find a promo code. Often there'll be some floating around. So this is for a whole year's subscription. You can then go ahead and press confirm order, and you can either create an account, or if you already have an account, you can go ahead and put in your details there. Now I'm not going to go ahead and put in all these details. You can do that. Once you've created an account, you'll need to pay for the domain. So you can do that through a credit card or PayPal, whichever method you like. So the next step is to go ahead and purchase your web hosting account. Now, just like the domain names, you can purchase this from various websites, but the one that I found the most reliable and the most cheap is called Hostgator.com. So once this website has loaded up, you'll find there's a button right in the center called Get Started Now. And the account that I would recommend is the baby plan. Now you do have the hatchling plan, which is a bit cheaper, but it only allows you to have a single domain, whereas the baby plan allows for unlimited domains. So if you've purchased many domains, then you can go ahead and put all of them on the one web hosting account. So press sign up now, and the next page will ask you to put in the domain that you've just purchased. Okay, so make sure that this tab over here is correct, .com or .club, whatever you have. Package type, baby. Billing cycle, if you don't want it for 36 months, you just want to purchase it for 1 month just to test it out, you can do that. Put in a username, put in a security pin. Your billing information will go here: email, first name, last name, address, etc. And in your payment options, you have credit card and PayPal, or whatever you find most appropriate. With your add-ons, you don't necessarily need these things, but if you like, you can go ahead and purchase them too. And this is where the magic happens. What you'll find is that right now it'll be $11.95 for the 1 month, but if you go ahead and put in this coupon code KUROSAKI, validate it, it'll go from $11.95 to simply 1 cent. Okay, so you'll get your first month for just 1 cent. Try out your website, see if it's working for you. If not, you can always stop there. But if you press checkout and you have all your details filled in, then you'll just need to pay for it. And once you've paid for it, we can go to the next step. Alright, now that we've done all of that, what we need to do is connect the domain name to the web hosting account that we've just purchased. So the way you're going to do that is by going to Namecheap.com and signing into the account that you've just created previously. Okay, and what you're going to find is your dashboard. And on the dashboard, you'll see the domain name that you've purchased. Go ahead and click Manage on the right hand side. Okay. Now this over here will turn active once you've verified your account, but at the moment we need to concentrate on the name servers section. In the drop down list, go ahead and choose custom DNS, and a couple of dotted lines will appear. Now the information that you need to fill in on these dotted lines will be given to you by an email from Hostgator.com, and the email will look like this. You'll find your first name server and your second name server. Go ahead and copy these and place it on the dotted lines. Press save and give it about 24 hours to update. Now that the domain name and the web hosting account are linked, what we need to do next is to set up our website. The way we're going to do that is go ahead and type in the domain name that you bought, and what you'll see is a page like this. To enter the control panel, go ahead and click this button, and to log in you're going to use the username that you used to sign up, and for your password you can find that in the email that Hostgator sent you, so it'll be right here, the password. And just in case you forgot your username, that'll be here too. So go ahead and type in your password. And in order to set up our website, we're going to use a tool called WordPress. Now WordPress is traditionally known as a blogging tool, but it is very flexible and you can use it for other things too, and you can get really any type of website that you want. So we're going to go ahead and install WordPress. Go ahead and choose the domain name that you want to set up WordPress for, and type in all of your information. Okay, so WordPress is now installing, and it'll show you your username and your password right here. You can change this password by going to My Installs and pressing Reset Password, selecting your username and typing in your new password. Okay, and it'll say password updated. So the last thing that you need to do is start experimenting with your website. In order to access the admin page of WordPress, you can go ahead and type in the URL that you have, and you'll see that WordPress has successfully installed. Press the admin login button and use the username and password that you've previously used to sign up. So once in, WordPress will lead you through a couple of screens, so just go through them and start experimenting with the tool. So one thing that you can do is go to Appearances and change the theme of your website. So one theme that I really like is the Rise WP, which I've already downloaded and uploaded onto the WordPress site. Go ahead and activate it. And you can then visit the site. So what you'll see is that this is a very plain website, and all you need to do now is customize it and add posts and do whatever you want really through the WordPress tool. So if you really like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to use the KUROSAKI code, the coupon for the Hostgator website, to get your first month for only 1 cent.